I want to have like a daily routine that's, simple and quick, but I still want to, have some coverage. I want it to be natural, but, like me, but a more pretty me.
Got you. You really just want to bring out the potential of your face.
Yes, exactly.
Got you. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to start out and just give you a little mist of rose water and glycerin. I use it on myself every day. It's a nice way to refresh my skin. It also has a natural moisturizer.
Oh yeah, that's really refreshing.
And then I just like to pat it in. My suggestion for you would be to use the mineral tint because it has a really natural finish. It's gonna look like your skin. It's really easy to apply and it's great for any type of blemishes because it's great for sensitive skin. It's a good idea to always test out the colors. That way you don't have a line of demarcation or you have a different color face,
Yeah.
So I put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm gonna get a Q-tip. And this is what you would do for yourself.
Okay.
I'm gonna start at the center of your cheek and then just work my way down. Now the tinted moisturizers, any tinted moisturizer tends to have a little bit more of warmth in it. That's what gives you a glow. So you'll see a difference in it. What you wanna notice is when you blend it, that it blends away. Okay, so that color looks perfect on you.
Yeah, Great.
All right, so I'm gonna start applying. What I like to do is I like to start at the center of the face. The center of the face is usually it has the most discolorations around the eyes, the nose, and the mouth.
Yeah.
It's where we see blemishes and whatnot. So go ahead and look straight up for me. I'm gonna start around the eyes. I'm just applying and working in downward strokes. So when you're putting this on, it's a good idea to go ahead and go around, like bring it down to your neck. It's a moisturizer, so it's all right to kind of use it wherever. And again, you want to just blend it into your hairline because you really don't need a lot of makeup up here. Now the reason I just went in with the tinted moisturizer all over and didn't start with concealer is because I like to see how much coverage this gives before having to add more makeup. So that looks really pretty. You have a really pretty glow right now.
Thank you very much.
What I want to do is I want us to do a little bit coverage on some of the blemishes. So I'm going to use this Zuzu concealer. We can just go in and spot treat it. Put a little bit on your brush. Go ahead and look straight up. And start at the center, right in here. And then we'll start on the outside and just see how I'm patting it in.
Yeah. Really delicate.
Very delicate. And then I'm gonna go over with the sponge.
And does that just help with blending?
Yes, because it's dry. Sometimes with your fingers, you have natural oils on your fingers and it makes it harder for it to blend. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, that looks really pretty.
Thank you.
So let's do the top of your eye. And it's gonna be the same application close. And see, I'm just placing it on. I'm gonna do the other side too.
And does that like brighten the eyes or?
I'm just evening out the skin
okay.
tone because the skin's very thin on your eyelids.
Yeah.
So you can see a lot of, the blood vessels and whatnot. That's why there can seem like there's a discoloration. And since we're going for natural,
Yes.
I think it's a good idea to conceal you. So that looks really nice. Now I am gonna put a little bit of powder on you. And this is also their powder brush, which I really like. And see, I'm just lightly dusting.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna use this powder as your eyeshadow.
Really?
This is what I do all the time.
Wow. I've never thought to do that.
Because it looks, you just want your eyes to look how they do. And we're gonna enhance them with a little bit of mascara. Okay. I'm gonna go in with another brush.
So it's all about blending.
Blending is the key to natural makeup. Okay, nice. So the next step is bronzer. And this is Luster. It has like a gold sheen, and then it has a nice matte bronzer.
Is it important to have 2 different shades?
It just depends what you want. If you want a glow for a highlight, then you want the sheen. So I'm gonna use this blush brush from Mineral Fusion, and I'm gonna go, see, I'm just tapping it like that. And I always tap the brush off to get any excess product off.
So you really don't need much at all.
No. And then just following your cheekbone. This is a dual palette. It has a glow or a sheen. So I'm gonna apply that in your highlighting areas just to give you a little bit more pizzazz.
Awesome.
I'm gonna use the same blush brush. I'm just using the tip of it.
Okay.
Again, brushing it off right here.
So right above, kind of, where you put
Yes,
the bronzer?
right at the top of your cheekbone. Your highlight areas are all the parts that are high on your face. So wherever your cheekbones are, that little spot above, the tip of your nose, above your brow bone, the tip of your chin, those are highlighting areas, which makes sense. I mean, it's the higher part of your face. You can remember it that way.
That does make a lot of sense.
Now I'm gonna go in and use the powder that I used all over your face. I'm gonna put it on your eyes.
Okay.
Go ahead and close your eyes. What I'm doing is I'm blending the tinted moisturizer and concealer because it started to crease a little bit, which is natural. Your eyes open and close, so naturally if you have any type of emollient product, it's going to crease, which is why I suggest using a powder to set it. And see how I'm just tapping it on, like placing it on? You don't need to wipe, just press it on. And then I'm gonna go around your nose and everywhere else I put it, the smaller spots. Okay, you're set. Perfect. You have really great brows.
Thank you.
And they have a nice color. What I wanna do is I just wanna accentuate the shape so it doesn't require a lot of makeup. And I really like, Mineral Fusion has this color called Rough. I like the name of it. But it's a really pretty taupe. The best way to fill in your brows naturally is to look at the shape and then just go in where you think you need a little bit more. So that would be like right up here on your brow, like right where the arch is, because I want to accentuate that. And I'm just gonna brush it in too with a brush to blend it. So yeah, right here, and then a little bit at the front of your brow. And just be gentle, be delicate with the application.
And it's short little strokes?
Exactly. This is an eyeliner brush.
And that just blends it all.
I like the brush because this is an eyeliner, so it blends it into your skin. And sometimes it gets, it kind of comes out of your eyebrow area, so just go over and clean up any excess makeup. Okay, so let's do the other side. And see how I'm using the brush in the direction of your hair growth?
Yeah.
And again, just remember, a big rule with makeup, especially natural makeup, is blending and remembering that wherever you put the color first, it's gonna be the most saturated. So our next step is mascara. I'm gonna use the Mineral Fusion Lengthening Mascara, which you have beautiful eyelashes already. They have a nice curl, so the lengthening will enhance you even more. I'm using Graphite, which is the black. I'm choosing to go with the black because you have darker brows. It's gonna bring out more of your eye color and just look a lot more dynamic.
Awesome.
So what I'm doing, because I'm applying this on you, I'm going to use a spoolie.
Okay.
But for you, you would just use it directly out of the wand. Okay, now look straight down. What I'm doing is so that you can blink your eye while I'm doing this, so feel free to. I'm starting right at the base. Feel that?
Yeah, like a little jiggle back and forth.
Exactly. And then I'm going to the outside. And then I'm going here. I like to think of it almost like when you do your hair, getting the roots boosted, and then go in, and I do the top of the lash too, and curl it. So that way your whole eyelash, all of your eyelashes are totally saturated and covered with mascara. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go do your other eye. So let's turn your head right here and look straight down again. It's important to do the mascara for a natural look because it really brings out your eyes. You're creating a frame around your eyes, so that's gonna help your eye color to stand out and just for everything to kind of just really, it's gonna enhance your bone structure and make
Draw
you
attention.
look awake.
Perfect.
So my suggestion for this makeup look right now with the mascara is just to keep it on your top lash line. It's gonna keep your eyes more open and look more fresh.
Oh, perfect.
Now our last step is lips. I'm just going to use the lip gloss. I know a lot of women aren't keen on pink, but pink looks good on everybody. And why that is, it just brings out that healthy glow. Green or blue eyes, it's gonna enhance them. Beautiful. I think you look great.
Thank you. I feel great. I mean, it doesn't even feel like I'm really wearing that much makeup. I can't even feel it.
Well, that's exactly the whole point, so we succeeded.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is going to be an easy makeup routine.
Great. Thank you.